exciting opportunity I would like to share with you and the other NCF offices across the country. And so what's happening is I literally have grant funds for my wife and I to go across America in our RV motorhome, doing free guest speaking engagements, providing free generosity and legacy materials, and doing Bless Your Pastor interviews, radio stations across America, and also meeting with denominational leaders. But what this means is that I'm going to be coming through your community, and my wife and I will be coming through your community this next year. And we would love to be able to serve you at no cost to you whatsoever, no cost for materials, no cost to have me speak, in possibly 3 distinct ways. And you can choose one of these, 2 of these, 3 of these, or you may have no interest at all, but we want to make it available to you in case you do. If you find that these are ways that you could serve those that you care about and that you're trying to help. One is givers. My wife and I, we love giving. We have an NCF account. We're involved in Africa. We're involved in generosity across America. And we would love to share our story. We're widowed and remarried, and our story of loss and of love and of learning about legacy, giving, and living. And just in a private environment, a gathering of maybe 10, 12, 15 people, private location, maybe a private home, whatever, in an evening event, we would just have you lead it, you host it, but we would just be there as guests to share some of our story and any of the materials I've written. I have written the 40-Day Generous Life devotional. I've written 7 Keys to Open-Handed Living in a Tight-Fisted World, the devotional. I have a legacy organizer. I have a retirement rewired, finding God's purpose for those 55 and over. And all of those materials will just be available as a gift to the people that you serve. So that's one opportunity, is just to help you serve givers, whoever you'd want to gather. It could be a larger event, but again, we're fine with 10 or 12, 15. It's not a problem to us. That's one thing. Secondly, is the whole area of pastors, leaders, ministry leaders. I have an afternoon seminar. It's on financial health and giving strategies for ministries. Basically be a 1:30 to a 4 o'clock seminar. Again, it could be as small as 10, 12, 15 people. It could be larger, but I would do teaching and training with whoever you would gather, ministry leaders, church leaders, pastors, and really help them to understand, especially in these COVID times, how does God provide? How do they encourage generosity? How does all of that happen? And the great thing is, the grant-funded materials I've been developing the last few years through the National Association of Evangelicals and the Lilly Grant, all of our training will be available to them completely free. All of our video training will be gifted to them. Plus, anything I've ever written on generosity will be available to them as a gift that they can use in their churches. So all my online materials will be completely available as a gift to them. And the third group that I potentially could meet with, and that is just financial advisors. It might be a morning meeting or a luncheon meeting or some kind of gathering. And there too, focusing on the whole area of legacy living and giving strategies. And that one probably I would just do myself as opposed to my wife, although we could do it as a couple. But in some of those settings, it may work fine that I would just make a presentation. So if that's a possibility, what I'll do is I will give you the dates I will be in your area. And if you look at the dates and any one of those ideas, working with givers, working with ministry leaders, working with financial advisors, is a fit for you on this whole idea of legacy, living and giving strategies, or financial health and giving strategies, if that sounds interesting to you, I'd love to hear from you, love to work with you, love to meet you, and hopefully we could work together and really be a blessing and just see some exciting things happen and just take people's giving and their joy in giving to just a whole new level by doing some things together. So hopefully that's an encouragement to you. Thanks for watching. God bless you.